debt of about, is it 100,000 shillings?
Okay, well, that's one way to see it, but really not. Because if you simply take the amount of debt that we owe today, slightly more than $40 billion, and you split it by the number of Kenyans, then it comes to 100,000. But the problem is that not the entire 100,000 is due today. Some of it, as you've heard from the new debt,
yes,
would be payable in 30 years. So it's a little smaller than that. The problem, though, is that the interest payments upon them. And as Johnson has just stated, we borrowed this money to invest. And the argument in 2014, when we took the first Eurobond, was that we were going to invest it, and by now we should have been seeing that burst of growth. If we had had that growth, we would not have had first to renegotiate a debt, and even if to renegotiate on terms that are worse than what we did 3 years ago. So that tells you already that something is wrong. So we are at the point where we are shuffling debt. Remember, the debt that we are talking about right now, the 2 billion that was concluded by Treasury on Friday.
The 200 billion.
Yes, $2 billion, which is 200 billion, yes, 200 billion Kenya shillings that was concluded on Friday. Part of it is already spoken for. So it is not as if we infused 200 billion into our accounts. Some of it is money that we are just going to have to cut out and send to whoever we need to send. Some of it is going to tide us over because government is in a serious financial position. It's no secret that there are payments the government needs to make, including certain payments that are due even to members of parliament that are not being made. Why? Because there's insufficient cash flow. So when that money comes, you're going to use it to resolve liabilities that exist. And then when the new budget year comes, we'll still be at the same place. So it's not going to place us in a way where what we had wanted to see is for us to shrink our budget deficit. I don't think this is going to continue.